So if I get this hat, everyone will think I'm good at the game, right? I could gain the respect of strangers for just $300? What a steal! Well, shoot, it seems I have mistakenly spent all of my money on food and shelter. Well, I mean, it's not like the hat actually does anything, other than give me the instant admiration from random kids in a video game, which I desperately need. But you know, it didn't always used to be this way. You didn't need to spend $12,000 on a purely cosmetic item just to pretend you were better than new players. There used to be a select group of hats that when equipped with their respective weapons would give item set bonuses. Yeah, this brings me back to when I first got the game. The Manconomy update had just come out, the store was brand new, and with 5 new item sets for Scout, Soldier, Pyro, Sniper, and Spy. Each set with a hat and 2 or 3 weapons. And on the update's launch, the only easy way to get the hats for the sets was to shell out real money for each of them. And this was a new thing at the time. Later, when the game went free to play, the hats were nearly impossible to get on a free account without spending money. Now, TF2 has an incredibly fair freemium system where the free players aren't really put at any disadvantage. But these set bonuses, they're only for us cool kids. Get lost, you scrub! So what made these sets so great? What were these bonuses you're hearing about? Well, without further ado... The Special Delivery Set, with the uncanny ability to give the fastest class in the game more health. Yes, the set would increase Scout's max health to 150 when equipping the Shortstop, Mad Milk, Holy Mackerel, and the Milkman hat. Now, I had all these hats, and I still do, when the set bonuses were a thing, so I do remember how they played in-game. I didn't pay for it, though, which almost, like, defeats the purpose of this video. But I paid for the game. Actually, it was a gift. But you know what I mean. Yeah, anyway, I think it's pretty clear that 25 more health on the Scout is incredible. And it didn't hurt that on release, the Shortstop reloaded 50% faster than it does now, and the Mad Milk also had increased healing. Oh, and the fish. Well, the fish, it's always just a reskin of the bat. But you need the fish. It's the key to all of this. The Tank Buster set for Soldier was possibly the weakest of the bunch in bonus and in concept. It gave a 20% sentry damage resistance when wearing the Black Box, Battalion's Backup, and Grenadier Soft Cap. I mean, not terrible, but the Black Box generally isn't the best if you're looking to take on sentries. The 4 shots on stock or the direct hit probably outshine it in that area. The resistance was not super noticeable, but I'm sure it saved me at least a couple of times. Maybe not. Possible. The Gas Jockey set for Pyro. Good times, good times. With the Attendant, Degreaser, and Power Jack. And I didn't even like using the old, straight upgrade Degreaser. But man, this one was fun. Easily my favorite to play with. But what did it do? Well, hang on. Before the Power Jack gave his speed bonus and became the weapon that every Pyro equips all the time, it was kind of just that other weapon that people forgot about in favor of the Extinguisher. Even though it used to pretty much be a direct upgrade to the Fire Axe, giving 75 health on kill and dealing 25% more damage, all at the cost of no random critical hits. No speed. That's where the set bonus came in. It made Pyro 10% faster. That's slightly faster than the Medic. But there's a catch on this one. That's right, some of these sets had a drawback. This one made you take 10% more damage from bullets. That's fine by me. The faster move speed was great. It just felt natural on the Pyro. It's almost like maybe, just maybe, the class that's made for close range should have better mobility. Just a bit. I want this back. Am I the only one? I can't be the only one, right? You think the Danger Shield's bad now? Where it lets you survive a quickscope headshot? Get a load of the Crocostyle kit. With the old Snaggletooth, Sydney Sleeper, Danger Shield, and Bushwalker, you could never be killed by headshots. At least, that's what the description said. It wasn't exactly true. Any headshot that would have killed you would bring you down to 1 health. The only time it would actually kill you is if you only had 1 health. So regardless of charge, you could have that 450 damage headshot all ready and lined up right between the eyes of a Crocostyle sniper. They ain't going down, and you're just gonna get body shotted by a Sydney Sleeper a second later. and there was really no way to know for sure if the sniper had the full set. You can't see what knife they have, but you'd be better off just body shotting them, because at least that has a chance to kill. Headshot? Nah, yeah, it won't do it. This one was kind of dumb, kind of just a bit. But hey, at least it was amusing to body shot hackers who should have killed you, kinda. The Saharan Spy set for the Spy consisted of the familiar fez, the L'Étranger, and the Your Eternal Reward. And it would reduce your decloak sound volume, making the Inviswatch and Cloak and Dagger more or less completely silent in the Dead Ringer about the same volume as stock. And this one makes sense. It works with the stealth aspect of the Your Eternal Reward. You can sneak right up behind someone and no one would hear you, stab them and you take their place. It's almost like now that this bonus is gone, they should have just taken that and... yeah! I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't do this. When they removed set bonuses, one of the weapons in each set were updated to have some kind of part of the bonus in them. You know? Like the shortstop gives more health from health packs, the backup gives increased sentry resistance, the power jack with speed, the danger shield with bullet resistance, and the L'Étranger with increased cloak duration. I mean, that revolver did deserve a buff, but the decloak volume on the knife, they go together so well. Oh yeah, and like pyros, this set did have a downside. It made your cloak blink half a second longer, so if someone bumped into you, you were visible for slightly longer. That was it, the Big Five. The only set bonuses... What? Oh. Oh right! Every class had a set bonus. Except Engineer, cause new weapons on Engineer? Yeah, right. The original 5 sets were not well received from what I remember, probably because it was a terrible idea to require a cosmetic item to get a bonus. Later on in that year, they released sets for Demo, Heavy, and Medic that included hats but were not required to get the bonuses. How thoughtful. Oh, but the bonuses sucked in comparison. When the Demo Man equipped the Lock and Load and the Ullapool Caber, he would get a whopping 10% fire damage resistance. That'll prolong your life against the Pyro by, I don't know, maybe a second? I mean, a bonus is a bonus, right? The Heavy, oh boy, get this. With the set of the Brass Beast, Buffalo Steak, and Warrior Spirit, which have pretty poor synergy despite being part of a set, gave 5% whole of crit resistance. Huh. Well, hey, look at it this way. That headshot that would have done 300 damage and killed you would only do 290 damage. It's just a shame that the Warrior Spirit reduced your health to 280. The Medics wasn't too bad. Equipping the Crusader's Crossbow and the Amputator increased your health regen by 1 per second. It added up. And after almost 3 years in the game, set bonuses were removed in the summer update of 2013. Replacing the effects with leaving calling cards on your victims. Little tombstones for the people you killed. How nice. Oh, except for the Spy, he gets like sand when he taunts.
Pocket sand.